My name is Joel, and today I have a very special guest on the Awake Origins experience. My life partner, the woman I love, and the mother of my children, Jantine from the Vlist. Jantine is an Olympian, a former professional beach volleyball player who competed at the highest level for many years. Her journey in the sport was one of relentless dedication, resilience, and deep commitment. She trained for countless hours, refining her skills and pushing her limits to compete on the world stage. I had the privilege of witnessing her career up close, and in 2016 I was there in Rio de Janeiro as she competed at the Olympic Games. Watching her step onto that court was something truly special. It was not just about the game, it was about the years of dedication, the unwavering focus and the mental strength it takes to perform at that level. After stepping away from competitive sports, she took a deep dive into Qigong and hard Qigong, an ancient martial art practice that, in many ways, mirrors her athletic background. It blends slow, intentional movements with explosive bursts of energy, cultivating both deep presence and raw strength. To me, Jantine embodies grounded power and an open heart, and through her work, she helps others step into that same space. Within Awake Origins, she leads weekly live sessions and plays a key role in some of our programs. She also works individually with entrepreneurs and leaders, guiding them through deep personal transformation. In this episode, we explore her journey, from professional sports to energy mastery. But perhaps even more importantly, in the last 20 minutes of this video, she will guide you through a powerful hard Qigong practice, so you can experience it for yourself. It feels very abundant to be sitting here in one of our favorite beaches, overlooking one of our favorite mountain ranges. So close to home. It's a 10 minutes drive for us.
Seeing one of our other beaches, favorite beaches over there.
One of our other beaches, even more abundant, and that together with you. But thank you for making the time to have this conversation here.
Yeah, well, it's good to have some undivided attention because we haven't seen each other a lot, but I'm really happy to do this together.
Last month I've been away from home a lot indeed, so this is a very interesting angle to look each other in the eyes again.
Yeah.
I want to dive into several things, and one of the things is your connection to your body, the connection that you have to your body. So you've been together for almost 10 years, which means that I've been a part of your life when you went to the Olympics in Rio. I've been part of that journey back then. And I realized that only when you finished your professional career as a beach volleyball player, that I witnessed the true mastery that you have when it comes to your body. So at a certain point in time, you started to pick up Qigong and hard Qigong. And for me, it was astonishing to see that when you look at a movement, that you're instantly able to execute it almost with perfection, at least from my point of view. And this made me realize that, oh yeah, but that the control that you have of your body enabled you also, of course, to play at the highest level when it comes to beach volleyball. How would you describe the connection that you have to your body, and how have you grown it over time?
Yeah, I think like my connection with my body has always been very good. Like my body has been able to move fluently from when I was a kid, always playing outside, just so it was very working for me, and also gave me confidence, I think, when I started playing sports and just experiencing that it was doing what I wanted and that I could really express myself as well with my movement.
Because we're more of a mover than a talker.
Yes, absolutely. I also feel when I start moving, I also speak more fluently. Yeah, and it developed, like for sure, when I started like going into professional sports, it also really I was really aware it was an instrument to perform. Before it was more playful, I think, but then it really got to an instrument to like get to the higher level and really like pushing myself and gaining muscle. And like when we met each other, I had a lot more muscle on me than I have now.
You were a beast.
Yeah, different times, but yeah.
When you look back at your time as a professional beach volleyball player, and when you look at the experience or integration of mind, body, and spirit, how did you look at it back then, and what was your experience with that?
Yeah, there was really a growth into that. Like I started with the muscle, jumping high, hitting hard, really on the physical level. But then, like during important games, the mind came in. Like really, yeah, you have to calm your mind and also like have it in a sharp mode. And later in my career, very late actually, that was also in a period that we met. I also started experiencing this connection with, I don't know, the wholeness. And you can experience that when you're in flow, I would say.
Wholeness.
Wholeness, oneness, like, yeah, really being one, just, I don't know, not moving, but actually being moved. It really flows through me when I'm in an extreme flow state. And yeah.
Do specific moments stand out?
Yeah, absolutely. The qualification tournament for the Rio Olympics, we had just this one shot to qualify. There were 16 countries competing for one spot, so it was really also like in the period before I was really living up to that one. Yeah, and so we were in favorites, but some of the favorites just fell down because of like pressure. We were still standing, and then in the final we were one set down, but I had faith. I really had trust, and also I remember you said beforehand, just go in and just let it flow through you. And that was kind of a bit early in my like spiritual path. I was like, okay, I'm not sure what he means, but yeah, I just went in and that happened. That really happened. I just was standing there and it felt like this big fire I was standing in, and it was just coming through me. And I enjoyed it a lot, and I felt a lot of power and strength, and it happened. We qualified. We won that match. Yeah. So that really ignited the curiosity to like dive more into this connection, also with the soul or the spirit or whatever you call it. Yeah.
And what have you found out along the way in the years that followed?
That the body is extremely wise. A lot. Yeah, the body can only speak the truth. And I think that's like after I retired from sports, that's what I really developed, really listening to the body and connecting also on different levels, not only on the outside muscle level, but also connecting with the organs. And then when you've asked me like 10 years ago, I really thought that was a crazy thing, but now I can really feel my organs and they tell me when I'm worrying too much or there is some fear.
What has been very interesting for me to witness is the whole journey that you've been taking into Qigong and to a certain point in time hard Qigong. So many people I think have heard about Qigong, not so many about hard Qigong. And when I saw you diving into it, it felt to me like things start to click. Like things are coming together in your path from being this Olympian to embodying your body more and finding your tools. Can you describe what happened there for you and why hard Qigong is for you the way forward?
Yeah. So I started with the softer forms of Qigong and I really love those as well. I wouldn't like flip them, or I don't know how to say it, but I really love those as well. But at one certain point I missed the power, the yang in it. So I think if you can do both and you can feel in what moment you need what kind of Qigong, it can serve you both forms. I know you're a big fan of seeing me doing the hard Qigong, but I also really love the soft ones. But the hard Qigong is more connected to like the martial arts, or the fighting. It's really powerful, and for both, you really need your ground in your center, but it's a really different, way of moving the energy. Like it's way more subtle in the softer forks. Yeah.
And what did the harder forms do for you?
Standing my ground. That's really that power. Standing my ground and feeling the power. I think that main. And for you, because you're also practicing recently.
Well, for many years I've been doing certain basic forms of Qigong. Well, for me they're Qigong, and for you it's like very basic forms. Okay. So that for me does to let the energy flow more, to bring my awareness into my body. It can support me into going into a deeper meditation afterwards. And the harder forms and the faster forms, well, to me they have a certain coolness with it, because you can feel your own power within it. And to a certain extent it even surprised me. Okay, this is also within me. Yes, I'm enjoying that part a lot, to discover that more.
Yeah, I think that's true for many people, feeling the power, but also, and then also if you can make sounds with it, it's like very powerful. Yeah, it's really a beautiful way of expression to me, especially when speaking is not the easiest way. Yeah.
So over time you started to guide more and more also members within the Awake Origins, and already for quite some years you have your weekly online session happening live. Which I appreciate a lot. Of course, I cannot really join live because if you're doing the session, I'm probably with the kids or I'm somewhere else.
But you do all the replays, right?
I do all the replays. I maybe should. When you guide people into also a personalized practice, because that's, I think, where you bring in a lot of value. So what I understand from what you're doing, you're looking at how someone is moving. You're also bringing information that you see coming from the blueprint scan, and then you work towards this personalized practice. Do I say that correct?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Yeah, that really is a beautiful process to work with the members, the people, and it starts with the blueprint scan, and there you can tell already like how the energy centers are in their energy, like if they're more active or less active. So then I'm already kind of forming a picture. I could draw already a little bit about how probably the body and the movements would be, but then I'm very, very curious and also open to actually see the body, of course also the human being in it, but I'm really curious to how the movements are, and then also the blueprint scan comes alive to me, and I can actually see it.
And then you're able to actually sense also certain blockages, right?
Yeah, because we do different exercises just to see, do some movements together, just to see how movements are flowing and this energy is flowing. Like if people are grounded, if they can let go, if they can stand their ground, different things, if they can open up their heart also physically. And then of course it's like an interaction with the people. So what's their main thing they would love to work with, and a lot of the times that it's like a one-on-one match with the blueprint scan and what I see. And then we start working. They have a personalized program and they work with it, and then we check in every now and then to see if we can adjust. And it's really cool to see how they are open to sometimes not the easiest or some weird exercise. They're really open to it, and then they can actually feel changes.
So what kind of changes can people experience when they really embrace this?
Well, for sure, one of the most is like more connection with the body, because you're so working with your body. More love for the body, but also feeling more powerful or like, or feeling your boundaries, and also like expressing that. So it's the whole range.
So you're about to take us through certain practices. What are you going to do with us?
It will be, well, first arrive in the body, and then a combination of some faster forms, the hard Qigong, and then after that flowing into softer forms to really feel also the subtlety of the energy that can flow through you.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I'll guide you through some exercises rooted in Qigong martial arts, and I really hope that it will bring you into your body, really ground yourself, and also make you feel like fresh and sharp. Okay, start with placing your feet shoulder width and closing your eyes and landing in your body, so really sealing into your body. Feel your feet on the ground and relax them onto the floor, onto the earth. Make sure that your knees are unlocked, your hip and lower back area are relaxed, your chest is soft, shoulders relaxed, your neck neutral, and imagine that you're being pulled up from heavens so that you're standing up straight without too much effort. And then from here, from this centered posture, you start swinging your arms around your torso in a very relaxed manner, just letting them float through space. And keep your head still, so keep looking forward. Try to let go of control in your arms. And also notice how your arms touch your body. So how they touch your belly, your back. Already warming your center, your lower dantian, which is such an important battery in your body. And then slowly let the movement fade out. Step slightly wider, interlace your fingers and move your arms all the way up, stretching up and back, and then moving forward, straight back, all the way down, and slightly bending your knees and rolling your back up. And again, stretching up and out, and then on the out breath, moving forward. Again, moving up, vertebrae per vertebrae, stretching up and out. And breathing out, letting go. You can sigh out on the out breath, just releasing some tension. Last one, and then you stay down for a moment. Relax your lower back, also your head and neck, and then very slowly, with slightly bent knees, you roll up vertebrae per vertebrae, rolling back up, diving with your mind into your spine, moving up. And then circle your hips, so big circles with the hips. And again, let your mind dive into the hip area now. So into the moving parts. So we're loosening up the joints now to make it easier for the energy to flow through other direction. Then step your feet closer together, shoulder width again, hands on your shoulders. And we're rolling up, shoulders back, and then slightly bending your knees on the out breath. So breathing out, rounding your back, breathing in, standing on your toes, rolling shoulders back. And also imagine that on this in-breath, you get this beautiful, fresh energy in. And on the out-breath, you're letting go Relaxing the back. Great. Then place your weight onto one foot, finding your balance. So really, again, now imagine that you're being pulled up, really helps with your balance. And then shaking out the arm and leg. And imagine that you're shaking out old energy, tension that you don't need anymore from out of your center, out through your arm and your leg. On the out breath, you can make a sigh out. Really releasing. And switch to the other side. Same thing, finding your balance. Feel the sole of your foot on the ground and then shake out. Looking forward, looking straight forward, not looking down. Looking down does something to your energy as well, so keep the energy up. Great. Swinging the arms. Again, really relaxed, letting go. You can bring a smile on your face. And then moving the arms up and out. It's really opening up your chest area here, and then moving back. Open and back. So imagine that you're really giving life this big yes, opening your heart, opening your chest. Make sure that you're not leaning into your lower back, but really opening the chest here. Keep your arms straight. And then next one, opening the arms up, gathering energy, and then letting your elbows drop towards your navel and moving the energy into your belly. And again, imagine fresh energy coming to you, breathing in and then breathing out. Move it into your belly, really charging this battery, this energy center. Last one. Then stepping wide, very wide posture now. Wide legs, your toes can point out slightly. Breathing in, moving yourself down one more time. Sinking yourself down to the ground. So really feel your strong legs, feel your grounding, feel your feet touching the ground. Then place your both hands onto your navel and go to an intensified breathing. You pull in your navel for the out breath and then you relax so you can breathe in. And it's a quicker rhythm than normal. You're breathing in and out through your nose. Really warming our center here. And back to your normal breathing. Feel this solid grounding. You might also feel your legs a little bit burning. It's totally fine. Just enjoy the sensations. And then we're moving one hand in front, other arm in your side. And we're going to use this fire, we're going to use this grounding for a punch. So first, just build it up, let it be flowy, not too powerful yet. But feel your power, feel your grounding, strong, solid base. Okay, then build it up, go a bit faster. Come on. All right, quicker ones, 3 in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 2, we go for 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathing in. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. All right then, more narrow posture, just a bit wider than shoulder width. Moving up onto one leg. And then moving into squat, then to the other leg. Up. So really using your balance, your grounding here. Moving up, down, up, down, up, down. And when you place your foot down, really feel that it's landing onto the earth. Ten more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathing in. Relaxing down. Then stretching, wider posture, moving your weight towards one leg. You can keep one hand or an elbow on the bent knee, but if you can also go deeper, grabbing the ankles. Feel the stretch, feel your breath, feel the aliveness, the blood running through your veins. Stretching. And a few dynamics. So moving from one side to the other side. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Shake out again. Then we go for a round kick. So as if you're kicking your foot over a pole or something, trying to get your height. So up and out. Really creating some space in the hip area. We don't use it that often. Just throw it up and out. Bam. All right, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Higher. 9, last one. Switch sides. Practice a couple. Feel your grounding, moving up and out. Up and out. All right, ready for 10? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Breathing in, sighing out. One foot in front, other foot back. Hands ready for a fight. So we're going for a straight cross, straight cross. So just some punches here. Really feel your fire, your strength, your power. Come on. Just getting out the aggression. Just nice to punch every now and then. All right, 10 more. 9. I think it's 5 more. 4, 3. Last one. Bonus. Okay. Breathing in. Breathing out. Final intense exercise before we dive into the relaxed part. All right, side kick. Kicking out the leg. So bringing up the knee, pulling back your heel towards your butt, and then releasing back. Then into a squat. You can also skip this part. But if you like, make a squat in between, and then go to the other side. All right, let's do 12. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2. Last one. Big breath in. Shake it out. Shake out your arms and legs. Breathe in, sigh out. And then start shaking. Bouncing on your spot with your feet shoulder width. So the muscles have been working. Now you can invite them to relax. feet on the ground and see if you can relax them just a little bit more. Let the soles of your feet melt with the earth. And then bring your attention, your awareness up to your ankles. Soften and relax your ankles. And then further up to your lower legs, calf muscles. Soften them, relax them. Further up into your knees, make them soft. Send some love to your beautiful knees. Further up, your upper legs, thigh muscles. Relax them. Relax your hips, your lower back, your butt. No need to hold on, just relax. Relax your belly. Give space for the breath. And then relax your middle back, upper back, in between your shoulder blades. Soften your chest. Let the energy move. Relax the shoulders. Down into your arms, through the elbows, forearms, into your wrists, hands and fingers. And then bring the relaxation up into your neck. Soften the neck muscles. Also soften your throat. Relax your head, the sides of your head, the back of your head, and the very top of your head. Make it soft and relaxed. And then down your forehead. Relax the forehead, relax your eyebrows, and soften the eyes. Bring a beautiful smiling energy into your eyes. And let this energy move further down, along your cheeks, your jaw, also your mouth and tongue. Your entire face is soft, and your entire body is relaxed. And then imagine that this bouncing, this shaking originates in your belly. And now that it becomes smaller and smaller, it's returning to your belly. Until only your belly is moving. And eventually also that stops. So there's no outer movement. And you're just standing here with your body, being fully present with all the sensations, all the feelings inside of your body. And then we'll move into a softer form of Qigong. So you move your arms up and then down again. So they float up. And then on the out breath, they float down. And although it may seem that only the arms are moving, the movement starts all the way down into your feet. So from your feet, it moves into your legs and into your spine, shoulders, eventually into the arms. So you're breathing in and the hands float up. You're breathing out, the hands float down. And then the second part of this movement, your hands move through your central X, up. The palms open up to the sky and then they move down to the sides on the out breath. Then again, first forward, move up and move down on the out breath. Then on inhalation, the arms move up, opening to the sky, and I'm breathing out. The arms move to the side and you're really landing back on the earth again. You can imagine that you're brightening the sky, making it clearer and clearer every time you open the arms. Feel this beautiful healing light is falling upon you, relaxing you, nourishing you. And then place your both hands onto your navel and massage, circle with your hands around your navel. Grounding yourself in your belly. Relax your arms. And connect with the outer world slowly. So feel your feet on the ground. Feel other sensations on your skin, on the outside of your skin. Hear the sounds around you. Slowly start moving, stretching, massaging, whatever you like, whatever feels good right now. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes and let the beautiful visual world in again. I thank you for joining me, and I really hope that you feel more centered, more grounded in your body, and maybe also a bit more love. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. If you are looking to deepen your awareness, build inner strength, and experience Jantine's guidance firsthand, you can apply through the link below.